Welcome back to another episode of Tunnel Vision Podcast. I'm Mario Doremus.
I'm Eric.
Buckeye B in the building. Let's get it.
Last podcast of the year.
Yes.
Last one.
Sirski.
Final one of 2025. Y'all got any final words for 2025 before we go into this pod?
Let me start. I guess I'm gonna start with Cal and Jeff. Like, I appreciate y'all joining on the pod with us, man. Joining on this journey we've been partaking in 2025. I think the consistency of output has been there. So I'm just excited for 2026. A good year of growth and expanding and getting more content out there. As I think we're probably some of the best non-mainstream media we have some of the non-mainstream media takes. I think we have a good amount of those to where I think we think a lot differently than the ESPNs and the Fox Sports of the world. So continue to grow and continue to show the world that we got some opinions and everything matter on our side under the Tunnel Vision Podcast.
I'm piggyback what E said. Just continue to build the brand, continue to show growth, and I definitely appreciate y'all bringing me on. You feel me? And just just stay true to who we are and stay original, man. And shit, everything gonna work out. And it's gonna be a party tonight, baby.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be a party tonight.
Yeah.
So we bringing in the new year right, baby. Go Bucks, and we
Go
here.
Bucks,
So,
baby.
Shouts out to y'all again, man, and definitely shouts out to Jeff for sure. So let's keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, I appreciate all of y'all. So, it's just, Tunnel Vision started years ago.
Yeah.
Years ago. But, it's just something that, we continue to believe in. We appreciate both you and Jeff for believing in it as well. Want to be a part of it. Just helping us grow, helping us expand, and just adding more value to the podcast. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, one thing about the podcast that I always wanted when I originally came up with the idea of the podcast, I wanted it to be something where it was original, and authentic. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because, I worked in the other side, in mainstream media. You know what I mean? So I know what the other side is like too. But, I never really wanted to be on that side to where I couldn't fully be myself. Or express how I feel or the way I think, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's more people out there who value that versus the other side. So
Absolutely.
For sure.
But with that being said, we got a lot to talk about today, man. I want to thank everybody out there for always tuning in to Tunnel Vision Podcast. Appreciate all the new subscribers that we got on YouTube.
Sure.
So if you are watching on YouTube or if you are listening in any capacity, make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, like the podcast. You can also follow us and subscribe on any platform where you can find podcasts at, including Spotify, Google Play as well, and Apple Podcasts. So without further ado, man, let's talk about some college football.
Let's do it, man.
Big news for the new year for Michigan. They went out and they hired a new head coach, Cal Whittingham of Utah.
How did no. How do you feel?
We gonna put the spotlight on
The
you.
spot is on you. This
You feel
is your
me?
time and your time to shine.
Let's get it.
And then we can throw in our little inputs in
Sip my
there.
tea on this one.
All right. For me personally, I like the hire. It's not something where I'm like, oh, they hit a home run on it. You know what I mean? Because I also don't know if this is something that's going to be a long-term thing. But I also think that this is where you I think that for them, this is, you figure out everything else, right? Like, I think that he's a good coach, but he's a little older. I think he's like 66 or almost 70 years old. So, I'm not too upset about the hire itself because he did establish himself at Utah. Been the head coach there since Urban Meyer left, which, it's been a long time. So
On the Urban Prodigies.
yeah, for him to have that type of pedigree where he can be in a place for so long and have so much success at a smaller school like Utah, but then help it grow and to become something where it's almost, I don't want to say a powerhouse, but they've been a consistent football organization
Absolutely.
under him. So I mean, going into Michigan, it's a lot different. Big Ten football is a lot different.
Mhm.
Uh, it's just the only thing is, I mean, I know the main question is, well, can he help him beat Ohio State? Can he help him stay at the top of the Big Ten? But it's, what is he? How is he going to develop players? Like that's what I look for. You know what I mean? Also, like, shit, will he be able to recruit in the Big Ten, which is also huge? You know what I mean? So I'm interested to see how things go with him, but do I feel like it's a home run? Nah, but was it a good hire? Yes.
So let me ask some couple questions then, and let me just see where you at with this. Um, do you think this was better than hiring the offensive coordinator that's running the show now that's playing Texas?
Yes.
By much?
Not by much, but I feel like it's a good hire because I mean, basically, if you hire the offensive coordinator, which I do feel like the offense has played better under him as the interim,
Mm-hmm.
but you also don't know if you can trust him long, you know what I mean, for a full season as a head coach. You know what I mean? He's proven that he can be a head coach consistently for a full season.
Correct.
The interim coach, guys in the locker room might like him, they might respect him, but it's a whole lot. It's a lot different.
Okay.
No, facts.
Do you think this is enough for Bryce to want to stay, or any future recruits to want to stay? The that's committed to want to stay.
Now that I'm not sure of, like the Bryce thing, I think obviously the money got him there. I mean, everybody knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The money got him there, but will the new head coach be able to keep him or retain him? That I don't know. It's all about that. Would be a Bryce question, right? Like
Okay.
that would be something that only he could probably answer, or somebody in his closer immediate family. Um, for future recruits or recruits that have already committed, I don't think that this is a downgrade from Sharon Moore, right? Like whatever Sharon Moore had exemplified. I mean, obviously, it might be some guys if he promised them playing time or whatever, that might be something that deters them. But I mean, if the player is good enough to play first year,
for
you know what I
sure.
mean? Like you good enough to play first day out, you good enough to play first day out,
Right.
regardless of who the head coach is.
And I think this is in my opinion, I think this is an upgrade from Sharon Moore.
Yeah, it's not a downgrade.
It's
That's
not
what
a
I'm saying.
downgrade for sure, and it's definitely an upgrade. I think you have somebody who's at the most Utah has been they were competing on they're on a smaller scale, but they've been competing year in and year out. And they get guys in and they develop guys, but the problem is at Utah, once you get guys in and you get them developed, 9 times out of 10 they're probably going to leave and go to another school. So I definitely think that I won't say that this is a good hire from that standpoint, but I definitely think it's an upgrade from Sharon Moore.
So I wouldn't say it's an upgrade. I think it's probably about on the same level. I mean, I feel like Sharon Moore was more of a player's coach, and we got to figure out if Whittingham, is that his name? Whittingham?
Yeah, Kyle Whittingham.
Yeah, Kyle Whittingham is going to relate to the players like Sharon Moore. I think he was more relatable. He was a younger coach. So it's, the verdict's still out to see if Whittingham is going to be able to relate to the players and going to be that player's coach type of guy. Me personally, honestly, I think it was a right to ship hire. I think he probably got like 2 to 3 years.
Yep.
Just depending on where he takes the program. If they are able to figure out a way to beat Ohio State, he can potentially stay. But I think if they lose, maybe the 1 out of 2 years or the next 2 to 3 years, they go make a big splash. But I think this is a hire to get the program back in order. Try to sustain the program a little bit. Go through the ups and downs. And just organize the program a little bit. And eventually, I think Michigan gonna make a big splash probably in the next 2 to 3 years. So
But
I,
the
go ahead.
but reality is when has ever Michigan made a big splash hire?
Harbaugh.
That's it.
That, in my opinion, that's not that big of a splash considering
Hmm?
he
He came from the NFL. You pluck
No,
him from
Nah, that's a
you
big
pluck
splash,
him
bro.
from San Francisco.
Yeah.
That was and to mention like he had took them to a Super Bowl a few years prior.
true, but like I guess when they plucked him from the 49ers, we knew his time at the 49ers was over, right?
Yeah.
Like, so we knew that, right? And he has ties to the university.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, that's not a big splash go higher, in my opinion, because of the familiarity that he has with the university.
Right. But I'm thinking as far as when I say big splash, I'm thinking like a younger coach that you'll be able to keep for the next 10 to 15 years. Like a Ryan Day type of coach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not necessarily like on his level, but just a young coach that you can build around. I don't feel like Winningham, he an older guy, bro. Like, I don't think he gonna be with Michigan the next 5. I mean, maybe I give him 3 years at the most. My personal opinion.
I think that depends. That
That's
depends.
what I'm saying. It
depends.
depends on how things go.
But my thing is like, and I don't know if you guys are like more familiar with the coaching pool, but like the coaching pool is getting smaller and smaller
Right now, though.
and smaller.
But
I don't see it changing.
It changes every year, bro.
I
Changes every year.
because there's not enough of these hot coordinators that are out there. You got to think how many jobs were available this offseason or coming into this offseason. There were like 9 jobs available. And not one of these jobs was a home run hire for the most part. Outside of Lane Kiffin going to LSU.
Which I'm still embarrassed about that.
And people may, right? Like people may be on the last time, I think Cal, you said it, the last time we seen Lane at a big school, he didn't do too well.
Right.
But like, if that's the big splash hire that we had in a world where we had over 9+ vacancies, telling you that coaching pool is getting smaller and smaller, and guys are getting jobs like a Brian Hartline, who necessarily probably wasn't ready to be a head coach yet.
You saying Brian Hartline wasn't ready
No.
to be head coach?
No.
I think Brian Hartline got a job mostly because of his ability to recruit at a high level.
True, but that doesn't say that he can write the shit, right? Like you look at Michigan, you look at Ohio State. They took chances on guys that they probably wouldn't took chances on in other parts of their history, right? Sharon Moore. They wouldn't have never hired Sharon Moore without head coaching experience. Ohio State will never hire another guy without head coaching experience.
Well, you know how Sharon Moore got the job.
And they did, though.
Agreed, though. But I'm just saying, though, like, that's just showing you that the pool is getting smaller and smaller.
So did Ryan Day didn't have head coaching experience?
No,
I said that, but those two, that won't happen again.
But you know why both of them got their head coaching jobs, though.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
But what I'm saying, I mean, I feel like Brian Hartline, he's at a good spot with South Florida. That's a good start.
It's
to try to prove that he's worthy of being a head coach. I mean, you got to think, bro. He been with O State for years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And as a coach, bro, you challenge yourself, and that's what I was saying. Like, you know, you're competitive, so you want to see what you can do. And I feel like he knew if he would have stayed at Ohio State, bro, he wouldn't been able to challenge himself. You know what I'm saying? He would have stayed under Ryan Day's wing, and he had to ultimately try to figure a way to, because ultimately, who knows?
I'm not.
He can potentially come back and be the head coach at Ohio State.
I'm not saying that. I think you hearing it wrong. I'm not saying that Brian Hartline should have stayed. I when I say of somebody who's deserving and I want to go look at a hire, I want to see somebody who's done that before. When you go for a job, you've been on the job, you've been at your job for quite a few times. But I think Mario and Jeff could contest to this. When you go interview for a job, a new job today, the job description, the company wants you to be able to complete the job description and the task and the duties. They want to see that you've done that before.
I agree to disagree, but
So-
it's fucking South Florida, bro. Like, you gonna take a chance on a hot name coach, regardless if he got coaching experience or not. Now, if it was Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, then I agree. But it's South Florida, bro. You gonna take a chance on a hot name coordinator or a hot name, you know what I'm saying, assistant. You got to.
Yeah, and it made sense. Like, but I agree with E. I agree with E because I mean I think that what you're hearing is a lot different though than what he's
Yes.
saying. Because he's not saying that he shouldn't have taken the job or he shouldn't have got the job. He's just saying that he doesn't know if he was ready
Right.
because he hasn't proven that he can be a head coach yet.
Like he wasn't even an assistant head coach yet.
Yeah, he was a
Like,
coach.
and and to be honest, let's throw it on the table. He was probably not really 100% of the OC this year. So like, I want to take it off of Brian Hartline and go back to the coaching pool is getting smaller.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't disagree with you. You know what I mean? I think that when you look at it from the standpoint of a lot of these schools, all right, the Penn State job, for instance, right? Like a lot of these teams they're trying their hardest to hit a home run, right? And to find that next young coach like you were talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But a lot of it comes the unknown. Like, oh, he could be the next Ryan Day, or he could be two and done. He might be here for 2 years. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, but I think that's what Eric is talking about as far as like consistency of good head coaches. Like
Correct.
that pool is shrinking.
And it's not at just the college level. We'll eventually get to the NFL, but like it's at the NFL level as well. So bad that Marcus Freeman was being sought out to come to the NFL.
No, for sure. But I think this puts Michigan in a good spot to go either way. They
No,
can
I
stay with
agree.
him,
It does.
Or they can make a big splash.
No,
I just don't know where that big splash comes from, considering that they've never made a big splash, in my opinion.
But what will it? So my question is, what will it take for people to feel like it's a successful hire, right? Like I know you had mentioned the Ohio, like, and I think that's what a lot of Michigan fans got to get out of the mindset of.
No, I think they will.
we have to get out of the mindset of, all right, we need a coach that's going to help us beat Ohio State. No, you need a coach that's going to help us get to the college football playoffs.
Yes.
I mean,
That is true. That is true.
I mean, yeah, Ohio State would be the cherry on top.
Yes.
But you need to find a coach that can help you win consistently and get to the college football playoffs, because that's like, if beating Ohio State is if that's the fucking measuring stick of us having a successful season or not, that's terrible, because we can win 7 games and beat Ohio State, and then what?
I feel you, but Michigan's technically the last 3 to 4 years they've been in a.
Yeah, but you got to
College
think,
football playoffs.
who was there with him though? Harbaugh, he's not there anymore. This is going to be a whole new regime.
It's a whole
so
new regime, bro.
now you have to say, all right, what's the building block with Cal Whittingham? Is it, oh, we need somebody that's going to help us beat Ohio State, or is it going to be somebody that can help us get to the college football playoffs?
Right.
Both of those were important to Jim because he's a Michigan man. This is not a Michigan guy.
Yes.
No, for sure.
This is an outside hire.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's a right to shit. He gonna be able to get the organization back to where it needs to be, and then they go out and make a big splash. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they keep him more than 3 years, bro. Me personally,
I just can't
whether he's
force-
doing good or not.
I just can't foresee
You know
a
what I'm
big
saying?
splash.
I feel like he can have a 2-loss record and then lose to Ohio State and then he up out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see.
Yeah, and that's, it's the gift and the curse also with having an outside hire, because he could, like, let's say he goes in, he has 2 really good seasons, like let's say this year coming in it's a little average because he don't have all
Right.
his recruits, and
Right.
but let's say the 2 years after that they have really good years in Michigan, and then let's say his dream job is to go coach somewhere else, right? Let's say the Florida job becomes available.
No, for sure.
And then they like, hey, you know what? we want him and shit. He don't got really no ties to Michigan outside of this hire. Be like, shit, Florida? Okay.
Right.
And by that time, he'll be closer to 70.
Yeah.
Want to be playing in warm weather? Yeah, why the fuck not?
No, facts.
Michigan and Florida neck and neck. It's not like it's a downgrade of a program. It's about the same as far as prestige goes. Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Either way, I do agree with you. I don't think he'll be there long term, regardless of if he does well or doesn't. But that's also the gift and the curse of that outside hire.
No, facts.
So I don't know, and we'll see though. I'm looking forward to see what happens this upcoming year. Hopefully they beat Texas. They should beat Texas in this bowl game.
I'm putting them horns up, baby. Let's get it.
Citrus Bowl, Michigan. Look, beat Alabama the past 2 years. Why not cap it off and take care of Arch?
Texas on their ass.
Arch in the horns. But with that being said, let's talk about the college football playoffs. College football playoffs. We saw. Hey, you said Alabama.
Eve, baby.
Alabama. They
okay.
They took care of business. They beat Oklahoma. They'll be going on to play. They'll be going on to play this week. They'll play Indiana, which we talked about last week. So if you hadn't, go back and listen to last week's podcast. Go ahead.
I gotta stop you for a second, bro, and write this podcast the right way. God damn it! Today's the day. Yeah, we ain't talking about tomorrow. You skipping? We talking about today, champ.
Hold on.
We talking about today, champ.
See, try to
don't skip us over, champ.
Shit on.
Nah, come in here with that yellow on. You ain't wear that shit for y'all game today.
We rocking.
Okay, but we gotta talk about the game tonight.
Come on now.
Yeah, we can talk about it. All I was gonna do was run down the games again.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about no other game but tonight's game right now.
All right,
baby.
well, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Ohio State, Miami.
Yes, sir. Ohio State, Miami, baby. I'm excited. I'm excited, bro.
What's the line on the game? I didn't.
9.5.
9.5.
9.5.
Y'all 9.5 point favorite?
Yes.
I like that.
We rolling, baby.
I like that.
We rolling.
I like it too, man.
Silver Bullets is rolling.
I got a question though, but why so many people down Ohio State? I mean, that's the first question out the gate.
So I think people are. I got on Twitter, and I shouldn't have done this, but I got on Twitter.
I stay off of that.
They starting to spill the New Year's Eve 0-2 Ryan Day. So that's one. But two, like I think a lot of people hyped on this Miami team that I'm shocked. And I get it. 9 times out of 10 is because of who they're playing and not because of they rock with Miami. But I mean, I'm hearing everything about this defensive line. I'm hearing everything. Like, I'm just hearing too much about Miami. And rightfully so, or respectfully, I could care less because we know what should happen tonight.
It's about us, bro. It's about us. It's always been about that motherfucking Blocko, and them bullets is going to be rolling tonight. So at the end of the day, it's going to come down to the trenches. If we win the trenches, we win the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? And the offensive line got to come to play. They played mediocre. They really played ass against Indiana. So they got to come out and show that, you know what I'm saying, we tough.
If Miami played the way that they played against A&M, there's no way that in hell they're going to beat Ohio State.
True. There's a couple factors of this game. So let me, I'll throw them all out there, right? So you got Miami, who has a good front, not a good defensive back when it comes to the defense.
Secondary.
The secondary, right. So I think their front seven could wreak a little bit of havoc and could potentially cause some issues, which I hope doesn't happen, because that means that if they start to get off on that, I have a feeling Ryan Day is going to go back to more of a 12, 13 personnel and try to protect Julian Sand as much as he can. But we got some changes that are happening in this game. Brian Hartline is no longer going to be calling the plays. The plays will be called by Ryan Day. Brian Hartline will now be on the field. Keelan Bailey, the tight ends coach, will now be in the box. Okay. Kind of scares me a little bit, because that means that Keenan Bailey, the tight ends coach, could potentially want more tight ends on the field, right? Even though, or he could suggest more to Ryan Day.
We learned from that shit against.
But I hope that they've learned their wrongs in this Indiana game that they had and kind of can go bombs over Baghdad, because I think that needs to happen.
Cocaine.
I think this game is a big game, though, from a standpoint of Ohio State, only because this shows if Ohio State wins this game in a big fashion, they continue to own South Florida.
Hey.
From a recruiting standpoint, right? Like, we've heard Jeremiah say if Miami was in a better spot, he probably would have chose Miami over Ohio State, right? So, like, this game is big. On all aspects. Ryan Day is already kind of playing the mind games that I seen him.
We different.
Him and Mario Cristobal did a kind of standoff at the trophy, took pictures, shook hands. Ryan Day smiled at him and winked. To me, that means
cocaine. You got the booger sugar. Hey, we rolling tonight, baby.
Michael Irvin.
Rolling. Hey,
we come and belt the ass on you, my guy.
Unc, we on your ass tonight, baby. So we got the booger. We cocaine cowboys. We cocaine Buckeyes. God damn it. You feel me? So let's get it.
Let's get it, man. I think it's gonna be a good one, man.
Let's get it.
But shout out to Mario and what he's done in Miami, though. I think he's done a hell of a job. Turning the program around. It helps when you bring in guys, I think, like Jason Taylor, as coaches. Like, I think he's brought in the right guys. It took him a while, but I think he's found the right niche of guys that can help him get over the hump.
I think the biggest thing that he did this year was go get Carson back.
Yes.
Like, you get a quarterback. I mean, and that's not to say, I mean, yeah, I like Carson back in that system, right? But I also think it's a good system for quarterbacks to help them develop. But that, for me, that was needed to go out and get somebody who was more experienced for your system, especially coming off of Cam Ward, who was #1 pick of NFL draft, right? Like that stuff was important because now you don't have to kind of reset with a younger quarterback that's not established, in college football. But because I think for him it's important, it was not only important to make the college football playoffs, but also to try to make a splash and become a true contender for a national championship.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And they've taken over Florida, right?
And they are, but the only downfall is now they run into Ohio State, who I have said is the best team in college football. And sometimes that just happens, right?
Yeah, no, it does. It definitely does. But I wanted to give him his credit as well.
Yeah.
He's put himself in a position where they can take over Florida now.
Mario Cristobal is a hell of a coach, and he was on
Saban's staff, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was.
They had a hell of a staff.
It was big for him, though. You know what I mean? Because you talk about a guy who left Oregon, left a good position at Oregon to go to Miami, which was kind of But he's a Miami guy, so.
For sure.
But shit, he could have just stayed in Oregon and been comfortable. But
it's still it's levels to.
Yeah.
Like, even though Oregon's hot and doing well now, Miami is Miami.
Yeah, I mean, and they always said if he could revive the U, then his name would be cemented in gold, which I think
it should be. It's close too.
That's where it's getting close to it.
It's still a couple years out, but we gonna see tonight.
Yeah.
We rolling tonight, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
And then
Chef, shit, we already on your head, boy.
Look, he's shaking his head.
Don't worry about it. We already got the bet.
They lost to Illinois. They lost to Illinois.
We already put the paper on it, so
they lost to Illinois yesterday.
I mean,
talk to me.
True.
Talk to me.
True.
Got the paper up.
But speaking of tomorrow, it's a big game tomorrow.
Yeah. Roll Tide. Nothing but the Tide.
We got a 4:00 game, Alabama, Indiana.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like the Tide gonna get rolled tomorrow.
We gonna see.
Go ahead. My bad. I had a couple other things for the last game, but I'll go.
Okay, no, you got something, bro.
Quick. I just want to get Cal's opinion real quick. Keys to victory real quick.
Trenches. Okay. The trenches, bro. If we win in the trenches, it's a wrap. Because I feel like we got better skilled players. I feel like we got the better quarterback. But it's gonna come down to the trenches. If we protect Julian Sand, we good. And I think, like I said, bro, it's gotta be Cocaine and Ryan Day. We can't, goddamn it, play conservative. He got to throw all the cards out there and out of the deck. You know what I'm saying? Keep Tater, Carnell Tate, JJ, Jeremiah Smith on the field, and then you work in Bo Jackson, bro. And then defense, we gonna do what we do. We fly around. Them bullets is gonna be rolling, and we gonna be straight. So I think it's gonna come down to the trenches. If we can protect Julian Sand, I like us rolling in this one. But if we don't, we'll see.
What do you think the keys to it?
I think those are, like, you hit it on the head. I think the trenches is big, right? But I also think like the middle of the field downfield throws are going to be huge in this game.
Oh, for sure.
I think we haven't took advantage of them often. Like we seen Carnell Tate get some deep shots. But I don't think but I also think there was times in the Indiana game where we missed those, right? Yeah. Where I think Julian Sand kind of checked it down a little quicker than he should have. Right. So I think when you after you say the trenches, I'm gonna say that is the focal point. Like we have to be able to hit them deep shots, and specifically those deep shots in the middle of the field.
And then we home. We in Texas. You feel me?
Dallas is our second home now.
Hey, it's always big in Texas, baby. We come up with the biggest performances in Texas, bro. Last year against Texas, and the Cotton Bowl is home, bro. So I think
what is the keys to victory from you?
Turnovers.
Take care of the ball. Yeah.
Turnovers. I mean, I think they have to force turnovers from. I mean, one thing we know about Carson Beck is he will turn that motherfucker over. Right. You know what I mean? and if you can get him in a position where he's not feeling comfortable in the pocket, and you know what I mean, just being careless with the ball.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you said that, because that reminded me of something I wanted to say too. I think this game we see more blitzing out of this defense than we've ever seen, and I think Arvell Reese and them boys kind of get after Carson Beck.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Wait. 51s, Jeff.
And I think this is gonna be the game that's gonna cement. This could cement Caleb Downs to being a top 5 pick in this NFL draft.
Nah, facts.
For sure. This is
Eagles fucked it up.
He truly has played at a high level throughout the year, but I think this is it. You're right. Mm-hmm. This is the game, I think, where he makes his money.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Well, back to the Indiana-Alabama game, though. I just wanted to kind of...
Nah, you good. But Indiana, so New Year's Day, Alabama, Indiana, a game damn near brought to you by us. Shit, we've been talking about it damn near all season. Like,
all season, bro.
It's here now.
It's here. We'll finally be able to figure out it.
So we got our bets in line?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 20?
Yeah. 20, champ.
Yeah. I got some
of that smoke?
You? 20?
You rolling with the side?
Okay. Oh.
Put that down there, sir. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Big.
It's right here, ready?
Yeah. Roll side,
baby. SEC. Okay.
Been talking about it for the whole year.
Okay. All right.
Been telling y'all.
Okay.
Well, I guess y'all finally gonna find out. Ain't that what the kids say? Around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah. So, but no, I look. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know Alabama's got the tradition. They got all the hype, especially coming off the win against Oklahoma. And you damn near feel like you're right back in Saban's backyard. No, sir. Indiana got something to prove, and I feel like winning the Big Ten was like, okay, yeah, we won the Big Ten first time. All right, since like 68 or some shit like that.
1968.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
But now, it's like I think the mentality that the head coach brought over from James Madison was, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not us? Like, he's like, dog, you got to understand, like, coming from a school like James Madison, you already used to being an underdog. You go to a school that's traditionally an underdog in their own conference, and then you win a conference. What the fuck you got to be afraid of going against Alabama for? Especially when Nick Saban ain't there.
No, I don't think they're afraid, but I think it's gonna be more of a hangover, bro. I think it's gonna be the same situation with how Oregon was last year.
Oh, you think that they're hung up on like we beat Ohio State?
They done, bro. You got to think, bro. Everything they've done so far has been a record in Indiana history. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think
undefeated.
Indiana's ever beaten Alabama historically.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I'll say this though. This is one of the things that I think, to your point, Kyle, is this. The hardest thing, and I guess hearing Ryan Day always talk about this, it starts to be cemented in my brain a little bit. When you're winning, right, it is very easy to forget about the issues that are there.
Yeah.
Because you're winning, right? We're talking about an Indiana team who's never won. I mean, who's never lost, right? This season. Even though the issues have probably been there, can they address those issues to go into this game and beat Alabama?
They got that bullseye on that back, bro.
And they do got that bullseye on their back, right?
Yeah.
So saying all that to say, like, I think, again, going back to what I've always stood on, until I get proven wrong, this is not the Saban's Alabama team, right? Like,
No, that's cool.
to Mario's point, like, this isn't Saban's backyard. Saban took that house with him. Like, and nobody owns that land anymore. Like, Saban still owns it. He picked the house up and he took it away. But now,
To your point, though, not to cut you off, I feel like if Indiana loses this game, yeah, it'll be a disappointment, but it's still a big success in a way. Because nobody thought Indiana was going to be in this position.
But you could say the same thing about Alabama.
But it's Alabama.
I don't know.
It's fucking Alabama. Yeah, y'all might be right by saying it's not Saban's Alabama, but it's Alabama. If you were Alabama, you lose to fucking Indiana, they gonna crucify.
If you a 9 seed and you lose to a 1 seed, it's not that. You got to consider.
It's not the same, bro.
But you also have to consider. You still thinking about the name and tradition of
so
Alabama.
Are they. And so are they.
Who? The people at Alabama?
Yes.
Okay, they are. But what they have to realize
They're
is
not gonna be realistic.
You are a team. Also, for the first time, they've never let a 3-loss team into a college football playoffs in its existence. Right?
True.
They should there's a lot of people who are still like them. They shouldn't have got in. There's a lot of other teams that they could have put in front of Alabama. Alabama got in based off of namesake and conference.
I'm not in money. I'm not knocking that at all.
Yes.
So I'll say this though, right? I think you're correct. Indiana has won. They haven't lost a game yet. If they lose this game, they feel like their season kind of.
They're already.
But the difference is
expectations, bro.
But the difference is I don't know if that's the case because me and Mario have been saying Indiana's one of the best teams in the country for how long now?
Oh, they are. I agree. I'm not disagreeing.
I'm just saying that you could say the other side of that and say, well, maybe in their minds they already prepared to be where they are. They only had 2 tough teams on their schedule, which was Oregon and Ohio State. Right. When they got through Oregon and beat the shit out of Oregon, now they like, okay, all we got is Ohio State, and we can keep this shit running. Because now we already know we're going to the college football playoffs because we beat Oregon.
But I think, and I just want to say this. And look, Illinois is Illinois, right? Like, they were a good team this year. No.
Shots fired.
No, it's no shots fired at you. Like, Indiana didn't really grow into who we thought they were going to be until after they really beat the shit out of Illinois at home. Illinois was ranked 9th in the. They were ranked 9th in the country when they beat them, and they put up like 56 points on them
for sure
at home.
For sure.
It's not like they did this shit in Indiana and Illinois was one of the worst teams in the country. Like, they really I feel like this is a team that really just came together. They took on the personality of their head coach, and they really about that. Like, and I don't think people are realizing, like, when sometimes teams take on you take on the mentality and the characteristics or traits of the person who's leading you, or like, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what makes the difference here. Just like Alabama, I feel like DeBoer is not the same coach as Saban, which is why we saw a regression in Alabama regardless. Like, I feel like
Personnel too.
Well, yeah,
Personnel matters. Yeah,
Yeah, it matters. But that's what I'm saying. But think about Indiana personnel, right? Like Mendoza came over from Cal. Nobody was like, oh yeah, he could have went to Florida State. Or no, bro, he just came over from Cal. He was okay, but he came over. He took on the mentality of his.
He was more than okay.
And Cal.
Okay.
And Cal, but Cal was the only place to offer him. That was the only school to offer him.
That's cool.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like you have to.
I'm with you.
Like so, the same way you feel like it's been a success of a season. I mean, you could still be like, shit. These dudes had a chip on their shoulder, damn near they whole. You know what I mean, for forever. So why take it off now?
And I think they want to get back to they play the potential of playing Oregon next.
Is this the first time Indiana ever's been played at the Rose Bowl?
No.
That'd be interesting.
That I don't know, but I know they the next round they could potentially play Oregon. So I know they're in their mind like
I think Oregon got some shit on their hands, and that's a perfect segue.
Yeah, and
I think Texas Tech on their heads.
Yeah,
could be. I mean,
and let's talk about that game.
It's Oregon's only favored by 2.
I think Texas Tech gonna punch them in the mouth. I see. It's gonna be interesting, bro. I'm gonna go on a limb. Buckeye be special. Texas Tech might be in the natty, bro.
Ooh.
Texas Tech might be in the natty.
Texas Tech is tough.
You know what I'm saying? I think if my predictions are going the way they going, Alabama and Texas Tech, I see Texas Tech crossing over into that natty, bro. So we'll see, but
college football should hope and pray that Texas Tech doesn't get to the natty. For the sake of college football,
Explain.
Texas, that would mean that you're going out and buying a natty. Texas Tech had 20 plus.
They try to say that about us.
No.
No, I get it.
The difference.
It's definitely a difference.
And that's the crazy part about it too. Like Texas Tech has hit the portal and grabbed 20 plus guys in the portal.
But that's the era we in now, though, bro.
I get that, but all the shit that was talked about Ohio State in the portal last year, and they really only got a couple people.
Yeah.
And here we are now, where Texas Tech got over 20 plus people and are now in the college football playoffs. Mm-hmm. That would show that big money can spin and go get a natty, truly go get a natty.
Obviously.
And I don't think college football is ready for that.
But that's what it's come down to, though, bro.
Huh?
That's what it's come down to, though, bro. Like,
no, it hasn't. No. But that's the thing. I think the powers to be in college football cannot want this to happen. They cannot want Texas Tech to do that because that is not what they are going to say is the norm of the future of college football. Because it's not.
The portal part or the money spending or just both?
I think both. The big spending of both. Because you're going to spend money in NIL for guys that are coming out of college. Right. You're going to do that. But like what Texas Tech has basically proved this year is, and Indiana did it a little bit, but we don't have to go to college we don't have to go to high school to recruit. Mm-hmm. We really don't have to get developed guys because most of the guys that we're going to go get is already developed, right? We're going to have guys that are 4, 5, and 6 year players. I think the college world is in a rude awakening because of all of these things, and there needs to be more structure around it, right? As we go over the time, and I know we haven't talked about college basketball a lot, but like, I don't know if y'all catch it, y'all are following, but guys that have went to the NBA are now going back to college to play ball.
Yeah.
This is not this is not good for the sake of college sports.
What was the guy? He was in the G League, right? So he
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Once you play in the G League, you play in the AA, AAA, you go play in the CFL or anything else, you're now considered a professional player.
And Calipari had griped about it, and you know what I mean,
Sure.
he had his concerns.
Right.
But at the same time, I don't care what John Calipari think about recruiting. To be honest with you, it's the same dude who was just going and grabbing a bunch of one and dones,
Right.
and like, bro,
Yeah,
No.
Calipari been on bullshit since UMass.
yeah, like, but you know, but once somebody start underhanding him and doing some shit that he ain't
that's a
started
fact.
doing,
That's a
then you
fact.
know what I
That's
mean.
a
He want to.
fact.
So I mean, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but that's the new reality that we live in.
Exactly.
True, but I think in that new reality, there needs to be more structure in that reality.
I agree. There needs to be more regulations with it, but
Correct.
it's hard to regulate
Yeah.
stuff when you have money involved because money changes everything.
Facts.
Agreed. But again,
Tech not gonna get the recruits that y'all get or Jordan.
shit, they beat us out on the tackle. 5-star tackle. They beat us out on the
I'm talking
tackle.
about on average. So they way of thinking is since we can't go get these
Shit,
recruits
we
right
got-
now,
we got that
about
money
to-
on.
We about to do this
We got that paper for
True,
you.
but like
with the
I think
loophole.
and I think we're getting kind of off of the game, but like that could change
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
college sports in general for years if this happens. Like, think if this happens in college basketball.
Oh, it's on the way. It's on the way.
That could just change a lot, man. But back to the game, I'm gonna stick with. Last week I took Oregon. I'm gonna stick with Oregon in this game. I'm not that big of a Dan Lanning fan, but
It's a huge game
I like
for
Dante.
Oregon, though.
I'll be honest with you. I like Dante Moore though.
No, for sure.
I think Dante Moore is the X factor in this game.
No, it's a huge game for Oregon because it's like, damn, if
It's them getting
Oregon,
over the hump or
Oregon
not.
loses 2 straight years. Well, I guess they won. They got a dub last week, but that to me that really doesn't count. But if they lose 2 straight years in the quarterfinals,
Now they had a bye, didn't they?
last year they had a bye. No, they beat James Madison.
They beat James. Yeah, that's right.
So this would be the 2nd straight year if they fall in the quarterfinals. I mean, motherfuckers gonna look at Dan Lanning like, shit, nigga, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's gonna be interesting. But I'm gonna roll with them Red Raiders.
Who you got, Mario?
This is a tough one for me. I like Texas Tech a lot just because I feel like they got a really good defense. Like,
Yes, they do.
That really good defense.
Right.
This game to me has more of a consequence for Oregon. So I think Dan Lanning, I think they figure that shit out. I think we get a rematch, Indiana Oregon, in the next round.
Okay.
All right.
And then later in the games,
Later in the day, New Year's night,
Yeah.
Ole Miss, Georgia.
yeah. Who, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know how real it was or not, but did y'all see? Mario probably saw it on Twitter because he's on it a lot more. But did you see that they did like a standoff down in Louisiana?
No, I didn't see that.
And
I
like,
seen that. Was
that.
that?
They did like a standoff with the
Yeah.
players.
Was that real?
The players in the street. It looked real to me. The players in the street, both sides, and they standing off looking at each other, kind of on some boxing shit. Hey, I think they ready for that smoke, man.
I mean, if you Ole Miss, what do you got to lose?
That's what I'm saying.
True,
bruh.
you do.
Nothing.
But I did find out today that the defensive staff that went back to Ole Miss from LSU after they got on that plane, Lane Kiffin demanded them to get on if they was coming. They've been poaching guys to go play for LSU next year.
Oh, I believe it.
And with that being said, dogs by 40. Give me dogs by 40. In the words of Kirby Smart, we going hunting.
Okay. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna go off on another limb.
Oh shit.
Shit. Why not Ole Miss?
Why not Ole Miss, huh?
I mean, shit. They got something to prove, man. I think.
Can I get something on that?
No.
Okay.
I ain't betting on that.
Hey, okay. You was confident to say why not Ole Miss quick, though.
I just, it's one of my little,
Okay. Sleepers.
Yeah, sleepers.
Okay.
Exactly. So I'm gonna take Ole Miss on this one. I mean, I obviously think Georgia is the better team, but I think Ole Miss got something to prove, and I think they can prove they trying to prove that shit, that Lane Kiffin shit. We got the personnel, so we gonna come out fighting and we gonna try to do our thing. So I wouldn't be surprised. I ain't gonna say about 40, but I wouldn't be surprised if Ole Miss, or Georgia beats them by a touchdown or more. But I think if they Ole Miss to keep it close, it's gonna put some pressure on them down South Georgia boys. So we gonna see.
I ain't gonna lie. The more I think about this game, the more it scares me because
shit.
Ole Miss like to air this. They like to air that motherfucker out. And I mean, you talking about a team with you really don't know with Lane Kiffin gone, you really don't know their tendencies. You know what I mean? Like they could change up things versus what they were doing when Lane was there. But also, seem they got something on it. I mean, they got something to prove without having Lane Kiffin there because the players ultimately wanted Lane to be able to coach during the playoffs, but the higher ups at Ole Miss said, hell nah.
I ain't gonna hold you though. There is the only side I got on the Ole Miss side, and I was joking about the about 40, but like they might have one of the most slept on quarterbacks in this playoffs.
Yeah, they do.
And I think he's good enough to go will them to go beat Georgia. But I'm gonna stick with Ole Miss though. I mean Georgia. I'm gonna stick with Georgia, but
You said it right.
I definitely think that it should be a better game.
I might have to. I got to roll with Gunnar Stockton, man. I mean, I just feel like he's got better as the season progressed. Like I get it, it's another SEC school, so I don't think it's gonna be a walk in the park for him.
Right.
But I definitely think that Georgia, they got the personnel, they got the defense, especially to beat Ole Miss.
And rumors is Lane will be at the game, so we'll see.
Which I'm sure he will. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know how I feel about Lane Kiffin. So, but with that being said, man, it's real interesting. Next few days of college football, man. See how things pan out. We got a big game tonight, but it's bigger week in the NFL.
Bigger week in the NFL.
Skipping
Yeah,
that's cool.
but
I had something for y'all on that topic.
But unless y'all want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
I do. For a
Quick.
second.
All right.
That's quick.
Go ahead. All right, let's talk about the national champions of the past 25 years, right? We're ending 2025. So since 2000, there's been a lot of really good teams and a couple dynasties along the way. Y'all know something about that. But let's talk about the top college football champions over the past
Can I go
25
a year
years.
back? I already got to start at 2000.
I mean, if you want to start at 99.
Because that Florida State, Peter Ward, Chris Winkie. Let me go first.
Go
I
ahead.
ain't going to go too much into
Yeah,
it.
you
But
good.
let me do Florida State.
Of 99.
Yeah. Let me do 2001 Miami. Let me do 2004 USC. Let me do 2019 LSU. And I'm going to be biased on this last one because it was my first national championship to be celebrated with my team, man. Let me go 2001 Buckeyes.
Oh, okay. Or 2002.
2002 Buckeyes.
Yeah.
So that's my 5. Right. That's biased though. I don't think they was the best, but since that was for me because that was my first national championship. I was able to celebrate
Against Miami.
Yeah, I was able to celebrate. So that's my 5.
Is that the one when y'all messed up? What's her name? Me?
Yeah, Melissa McGahee. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember watching that shit in person.
Okay, so I definitely got to go first with the 2002 Ohio State team, mainly because that was the year that I went to the Ohio State football camp, and Jim Tressler talked about them going undefeated and winning the national championship before the season started. Mm-hmm. He told us about Maurice Corrett and this freshman phenom that they were going to have. So to see how all that played out and what Jim Tressler provided, the information that he provided to us, like it came to fruition. So
man, that's crazy because I went 2 years. I think I went a year or two later.
Oh, okay.
You was
what? 05. I graduated in 05.
I went my junior year.
I went my freshman sophomore.
I think I went after the year after they won the Natty.
Gotcha. Okay. No, I went my freshman after my freshman and sophomore year. I didn't go after my junior year because I pulled my hamstring.
Okay.
Man, I mean, you could go through like one of the '06 Florida like dogs, that 2010 Auburn dog, like seeing Cam, like that Klinsman run when they Trevor Lawrence, like there's a lot. The LSU 2019. I mean, seeing Georgia win back to backs, but I mean, there's so many, bro. That's out there for sure. Them Alabama teams for sure. Like,
I can give y'all my 5. Unless you are
no,
you
you're
none.
good. You good. Go ahead.
Uh, my number 1, I got to go 2001 Miami. Like that team
that was different.
was crazy. 2006 Florida team.
Okay.
Tim Tebow, Percy Harvin. So I think they had like 11 starters or 12 starters drafted in the first 2 rounds of the draft that year in the NFL. 2015 Ohio State team.
Okay.
Ezekiel Elliott, like they had a hell of a run. They beat I remember they went through Alabama that year.
Beat the dog out of them.
And then if I'm not mistaken, they put what's his name? They knocked Marcus Mariota out of the game in the college football playoffs or in the championship, right? Hurt the shoulder.
Yeah, I think they did.
Then for 4, I'm gonna go 2005 Texas, which I still think is one of the greatest college football. Like I think Vince Young is like top 3.
I still don't think they was better than that USC team,
bro.
I think USC nutted up, bro. They nutted up. That 4th and 1. I can't remember if they gave it to Lindell or Reggie Bush, but that was huge. I think the USC team was better.
I mean, hey, I just tell you who won the game.
Facts,
That's all I can tell you.
Facts.
But then also, I gotta put some respect on my boy, man. Harbaugh did one with that 2023 team.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Little
Hey,
bias.
go blue.
Little
Yeah,
bias.
hella bias.
Nah,
But
facts.
hella bias. But hey,
facts.
but Harbaugh, hey,
Y'all deserved it.
he got it done. He was smart. He didn't want to get his ass whooped the COVID
Yeah.
year, so he said that they had COVID. Came back the following year. They won 4 straight against Ohio State. Well, 5 to be exact. And then, hey, shout out to Jim, man.
Okay. I'm rocking with it.
But yeah, that's all I had for that. But let's talk about some NFL football, man. It's a lot to talk about in this final week. Coming off of week 17, which was, I mean, for some teams, you would have thought that they would have been more dialed in, like the Pittsburgh Steelers, who ended up losing to the Cleveland Browns.
That was rigged.
Man, it was.
NFL threw they hat in that one.
So check this out. I saw that and I wanted to bring this up real quickly though. In talking about the games on Thursday because the Christmas games, right?
Yeah.
Cal, did you know that the Detroit Lions versus the Minnesota Vikings was the most watched NFL game ever?
That's surprising.
Last
I
week-
I guess because it was Christmas.
It was streamed.
But
it was the most streamed ever. So like,
Is this the second year of Christmas?
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm second.
And again, I still think the NBA still not to get away from things. I think the NBA held it down more than the NFL.
Yeah, because the games was like a little bit lackluster, but definitely, I just
injuries.
yeah. I just wanted to kind of throw that out
I
there.
mean, it's ultimately though that Minnesota Detroit was a good game.
yeah.
That game was solid. The Denver KC shit. I ain't
All
gonna lie.
three,
All
yeah.
the games
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah.
Ultimately, but that's crazy. That's a crazy stat. Yeah, I didn't know that. But moving forward for this week, I'm thinking. We'll kind of get back to last week. I think that Pittsburgh Cleveland was a little janky. I think they wanted it to come. The NFL wanted it to come down to the last, for the AFC North with Baltimore, Pittsburgh. That's gonna be interesting, man. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, I mean,
segue into it.
Yeah, we can talk about it, man. It's gonna be a huge matchup this week. Sunday Night Football, to be exact, it's gonna be the final game of the night. Baltimore, Pittsburgh, they'll end up playing. It's just crazy, you know what I mean? To think that this Pittsburgh team was almost running away with the division. Everybody was counting out the Baltimore Ravens.
All right.
Let's jump back real quick though. Like, not. I don't want to go fast forward to week 18. Let's stay on week 17 for a second. Like, coming out of this, and I know we obviously we're talking about some of these games, but like the Baltimore Green Bay game was a game of backup quarterbacks playing, right?
Right. That was
It's a Derrick Henry game. Let's be honest. We can talk about the
Yeah,
backup. We can
but-
talk about the backup
You
quarterback.
gotta respect it though, because
But that's what I was about. That's what I'm coming here to say.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers need to put some respect on them backup quarterbacks.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, for
Snoop
sure.
Huntley.
Because realistically, I'll be honest. If I'm the Baltimore Ravens this week, I'm starting Snoop Huntley.
Over Lamar?
Yes.
Now you're talking crazy.
Lamar is not 100% healthy, bro.
But the division is on the line. Playoffs are on the line.
If Lamar's healthy to play, he got to play.
Exactly.
If he's healthy enough to, we've yet to see Lamar even show glimpse of being healthy and looking like himself.
That is true, but it's
Like,
the
I
backups
just-
are backups for a reason, bro.
One game, you don't give him that off one game, boy. For the playoffs,
Right.
But if you're not, I'm just saying, bro, and I'm gonna go out on the limb and say this: Malik Willis might have got him a job somewhere next year, bro.
They've been saying that though, based on what he's been doing.
But Malik should have got opportunity. Like it didn't work out in Tennessee because it's a shithole of an organization.
True.
When he got there, it was a different time, right? Like if he'd have got there under Vrabel, maybe things would be different. When he got there, just wasn't a good time.
But I think
100%.
he needed to get his feet wet in the NFL, bro. Coming from what school did he come from? Exactly. So it's hard to jump straight into the NFL and become
What
a
school did he go
franchise
to,
quarterback.
Jeff?
I think it was Liberty.
Yeah, he did.
So
Okay.
so it's hard. And that's
I just
what
saw
I'm
your
saying, bro.
face, I was
It's
like-
hard to come in the NFL and be a franchise quarterback. So I think he had to get his feet wet. Touchdown.
Interception. Wish he would have turned around. It would have been an interception.
But yeah, man. So
Sorry, we watching the Michigan game.
nah, facts. But I think Willis was it Malik Willis.
Yeah,
Malik
Malik.
Willis.
Yeah, I think he definitely got. I ain't gonna lie, he gained some momentum.
In my opinion, hey,
I don't know if he can be a starter right now.
Hey, I can name a couple places that they might want to try.
Yeah, we'll see. It's the verdict's still out. You gotta
Vegas,
think, bro.
Atlanta,
He got a good play.
Miami.
Not Atlanta. If
He got a good play caller. Bro. That matters too, bro.
yeah,
You can't just throw him to the fire with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Arizona.
So
You wanted Shador to get thrown out there?
Boy, hey, thank you. Hold this motherfucker accountable.
and
So why not him?
you don't
so
think
you
you
telling
don't
me
think
Malik Willis is better than Shador Sanders?
you don't think Stefanski is a good play caller?
No, I'm just saying he started talking about without the proper things around.
No. I'm talking about in terms of him coming from what the fuck is Liberty? They FCS?
No, they have BS now.
NBS.
Okay, but Shador has had pressure on him since. Oh, look at Arch. Shador has had pressure on him since the beginning. Yeah, he came from a black college, but as soon as he got to Colorado, the pressure was on. Malik had that the same type of pressure as Shador.
Well, Shador had
I mean,
more
I get your
protection
point
because
to a
of the
certain
name.
I'm
extent.
saying, I think Malik Willis. The talk is that he ready. Like he ready.
He
They
look
just
good,
need,
bro.
like, this.
He
looked
looked
ready,
good, bro.
But
Even last
But
year,
he gotta-
But did he start like 2 or 3 games last year?
Yeah,
So
he looked damn good.
Let's see,
Hey, I'm gonna
man.
tell you this. Hey,
Matt LaFleur
Minnesota's another one.
is a huge
Yeah, I get it.
part of his development, bro.
Minnesota's another one where I think they got a decent play caller.
They do.
Come on now.
They're not about to go. They invested in McCarthy. Not technically, but
Hey,
we'll see.
He's on a rookie contract.
Not fact.
yeah.
Right.
Like I'm just saying, bro. Like there's,
I'm not knocking you.
I looked at that team and I said, damn, bro. Even though they didn't win that game, I ain't gonna hold you in it. It may be an overreaction, but bro, he did shit that Jordan Love don't do for that team.
He can.
I still don't think he better than Jordan. Jordan Love is a dog. Like,
The verdict out on that. On my
nah,
opinion.
Jordan Love a dog. Like,
18 for 21.
Malik Willis.
Go back up, Jeff.
He got.
18 for 21. 1 tud, 288. Like,
They still got popped.
Defense.
At the end of the day,
They defense ass, bro.
nah, for sure.
Their defense. Michael Parsons got injured, and that defense went to shit.
Nah, facts.
But I just wanted to highlight that game because I felt like those two quarterbacks. I ain't gonna say they did great, but they did.
No, they showed up.
They showed up, bro. As a backup quarterback, man.
Yeah, I mean that's all you can ask for out of a backup quarterback to show up and produce, and they both did
For sure.
But I mean, was there any other game that stood out to y'all? Like outside of that, I mean, we can talk about talk about the Carolina game.
Yeah,
The best game on the slate.
Hold
San
on.
Francisco, Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about it.
Hey, I'm telling
That
you.
was a top 3 game all year.
I keep telling you, Mario. Hey,
Facts.
how do you feel about Chicago today after seeing that game?
I feel like I told you before, I think it's a team they're a good team. I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm scared for them to play in the playoffs. No, like that's a good team. Like they're gaining experience. Like
I think they showed they were a good team.
Yeah.
Bro,
listen.
downplaying them, bro.
downplaying
That
them.
last drive, they showed vulnerability.
No.
'Cause-
They've already explained the last drive. The play call came in late from Ben Johnson.
But that whole drive was kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but the
Especially when they got in the red zone.
the play call came in late. Ben Johnson didn't get the play out in time.
I told you they
Which
should have took
which
the
got
delay
them.
game.
They should have. They should have took the delay game because if they would have got a line right, the play call wasn't bad.
Right,
He just threw the ball in the dirt.
right.
but you know what that's from?
Inexperience.
Right.
Inexperience.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
But-
and that mattered.
Yeah, it does.
But I'm just saying though.
I'm not
you
saying
got-
they're a bad team, bro. I said they're a very good team. I just don't think that they're ready to be in that upper echelon.
Because in the pressure moments, bro, they kind of folded.
I
And
don't think they. I can't sit here and.
That last drive, bro.
I can't say it. No, I can't say that, bro.
They had 2 or 3 timeouts, and they just lackadaisical, just going through the motions. And I'm looking like,
I'm not gonna sit here and say that because guess what? That is a lesson that they learned playing a good team that they could right their ship when they go to play somebody in the playoffs.
I agree.
That won't fucking happen.
I agree.
If anything, they needed something to kind of be able to learn and gain that experience.
Yeah, I know
but I
that.
guarantee you this. Motherfuckers better stop sleeping on the Chicago Bears because they're going to fuck around and beat some of these teams that y'all think that is good. I'm telling you, bro.
I'm with you.
That team is good, bro.
I'm not.
They
saying
went
that- I'm
toe to
just saying that
toe.
They're a good team.
Include the
Yeah,
Eagles.
but you
They
making
see the
it
Eagles in the playoffs. They on y'all ass.
cause quiet as cat. Like, let's be real.
Let's talk about it.
Y'all motherfuckers should have lost.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. You telling me about all these shouldas?
Hey,
And y'all, and you know
what? You know what?
and
You
y'all
right.
should have drafted better. What the fuck? What you want me to tell you, right? But y'all didn't, right?
You
but
right.
They didn't, right?
You right, but guess what?
And last
Hey.
year, Saquon should have won MVP, but he didn't, right? Okay. Let's talk about what should have happened. Let's talk about all the shit that should have happened. But
Hey.
who won the game? Philly won the game. They beat Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
And Buffalo, right?
Yeah.
So you should have came up with a better example. So let's
That
talk
was a hell
about
of a
it.
game too. I mean, that was that game.
Man,
That game.
hey, you know what? When motherfuckers get, you know what?
That
When-
second half.
Let's talk about it.
You know what? When motherfuckers get nervous and motherfuckers get they
Ain't
feel
nobody
like
nervous.
they feel like shit ain't going their way. They want to get defensive.
Ain't nobody.
But guess what? I'm here for this shit today.
Let's get it.
Minus -1 yards in the second half.
Whoa.
Jalen Hurts.
And still
I'm here for it
and
today.
still won the game.
I'm here for it today. Hey, guess what?
Great teams find ways to win the game.
This is the difference,
Good
though.
teams make excuses of why they didn't. That's
Yeah.
all I'm telling
I
you.
don't feel like I found a way to win.
Man,
It
the
was more or
Buffalo
less-
found a way to lose.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Now,
and for
okay,
you to
now,
sit here and
at
say
home with the refs on your side,
the
bullshit.
refs
Bro,
on their side,
Bro,
They
first
wasn't
of all,
getting no play.
Bro,
Hold on.
AJ Brown got his hand pulled by Tre'Davious spinning goat. Bro, come on, stop, bro. They didn't call pass interference on that. Devontae Smith but it was definitely a catch. Hands underneath the ball, cradled. The ball can touch the ground as long as his hands are underneath. Right or wrong?
the ball moved.
Whoa. The ball did not move from under his hands. No, sir. The tip of the ball touched the ground, but his hands were still underneath. That's all I'm telling you. That's a catch anywhere else, but in Buffalo they said no. So with the odds stacked against them, still they came out on top. Philly won the game.
So are you confident to see the Philadelphia
He is
Eagles
not fucking confident in
in
him.
the NFC Championship?
No.
Yeah, bro. And again, I told y'all last week, and I'll tell y'all until the playoffs come. There's only 2 teams that I'm really worried about in the
Now
NFC.
it's 2. It went from 1 to 2.
Yes, and I said it last week. It was 2. I said at first it was 1, but I said maybe 2, and I said it was San Fran in St. Louis or in the L.A. Rams. True or false? True or false?
Oh, you said it.
Okay. So what are we talking about? Huh? No, I'm not scared of Seattle.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
He keep playing that defense.
Hey, you got the whole month of January to talk about it.
Hey.
Don't you worry about it.
Hey,
Why would I, bro?
that luck go run out somewhere.
He know it is.
Hey, he know it.
That's what his finesse was.
That's
at the
what.
beginning of the
Yeah,
season.
that's
Pick
it.
the
That
Rams.
is. He gonna take. He knew it.
Pick the Rams.
He know it. And every week they chip away from that luck and that nervousness that he got.
So
for sure.
So you ain't
Jeff, what they gonna tell me? What they gonna tell me if Seattle end up playing Philly and when Philly win? What they gonna tell me then? Then they gonna have to find a way to move the goalposts. Because then they gonna be like, well, if they would have played Chicago, bro, you told me that they couldn't beat Seattle.
I'm gonna give you your props.
I'm just saying. No. See, hold on, Mario.
You have
Mario, you taking, I think, our words a little twisted. What we're saying is Seattle is a fucking contender against them. You're saying you're overlooking Seattle.
I'm not
And
overlooking them. I'm just
are.
not worried about them. If I'm worried about as far as matchups go, if the Eagles, bro,
saying that
the
no,
only
but
reason.
listen to what you're saying. Saying that you're not worried about them is overlooking them.
hey, call it what you want then.
Okay.
Because I know they're a good team. I don't see them as
Just
a
saying,
title
bro.
contender.
And you ain't see Seattle as the number 1 team in the NFL either. You ain't see Seattle as the number 1 team in the NFC either.
I've seen this story before.
You didn't say.
I've seen this story before. Who was the number 1 team in the NFC last year? Who was the number 1 team in the NFC last year?
I don't remember.
Philly.
Okay.
Who was the number 2 team? Right behind them. Or number 3. My bad, number 3.
That was number 2.
Detroit was
By
one.
record. Number 3. Who was number 3 team?
Minnesota, but we had this conversation.
Okay. But
Minnesota defense ain't nowhere near Seattle defense.
Defense win championship.
We've had this conversation. I'm not about to keep having that.
So
They ain't the same.
But you make it seem like Sam Darnold ain't been a part of a team that's had 13 plus wins already.
It's a
with
different
only 3 losses.
team, bro. It's a different team. It's a different defense. It's a different coach.
I'm gonna tell you like this: if a person is
We're talking. Hold on. You keep talking about fucking Minnesota. We're talking about the same Minnesota that thought that they was gonna ride JJ McCarthy. We showed that they ain't got no fucking competency to make the good decisions. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
No, but this is what I'm saying. Like
Minnesota is a fucking shit show.
But I won't say that, bro. They just won 14 games last year. You don't win 14 games by being a shit show, right?
What is their record?
like-
what is their record this year?
But they only have 8 wins this year. Yep.
Because why? They didn't keep the quarterback that got them 13 wins.
I agree with you on that.
Okay,
I
so-
agree with you.
so-
But they were invested because they drafted him in the first round, bro. They can't just be like, oh, we gonna give up on him and just we gonna
Right.
need hey Sam, we love what you
That's
did.
that was my whole.
Yeah.
No, but going back to but we ain't about to do this because you just said a minute ago that when he talked about a quarterback that got invested, it's a first round. He's on a rookie contract.
He is on a rookie contract. But I'm saying,
all I'm
McCarthy
saying,
wasn't listen,
he was hurt.
I
They
get-
had to see what he can do.
They could have, but they shouldn't.
and they would have to give Sam the max contract. So you're
So-
not gonna give him the max
absolutely.
contract when you already got a player that you drafted in the
There you
top
go.
12
That was
who
my
you
whole
got to
point.
give all this guaranteed money to.
Well, guess
my whole
what?
point.
He went to another team and now he's at 13 wins. They got the
Yes.
number 1 defense in the league.
Yes.
And you can't compare them to the Minnesota Vikings, bro.
Why can't you?
Because they ain't the same.
Okay. All I'm telling you is
They ain't the same, bro.
if a person is a bad driver in a Toyota Corolla. He gonna be a bad driver in a Lamborghini. That's all I'm telling you.
Hey,
That's all the fuck I can tell you.
okay. Keep that
Right
same
or wrong.
energy. Keep that same
Right or
energy
wrong.
because look, because guess what? Okay, so if that's the case, the same driver for 17 weeks has been who in the Philadelphia quarterback position.
He the same nigga who got him a Super Bowl.
That
Now it don't matter. Now it don't matter.
It don't.
He a trusted driver. He's a trusted driver, bro.
No, see, you know what? This is the thing, though. This is the thing.
At this point, that boy all state. At this point,
this what
he
you
in
gotta.
good hands. You in good hands.
This what you gotta understand. Nobody cares what you did last year. Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
Okay.
He shouldn't care either.
He know that.
But he want to play this. Oh yeah, we're winning. We won by 1 in Buffalo against the refs. Come on, bro. You know that team ain't ready to go win no Super Bowl.
Okay. I'm not finessing.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all what I see.
So when the fall comes,
Because all he gonna say is,
right.
I told you that the Eagles wasn't going to the Super Bowl.
Right.
From day one, I said
the same
Rams.
motherfucker that just came on this podcast last week and sat here and said, "Oh, there's rumblings that the Philadelphia Eagles might get away from Jalen Hurts."
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It is.
And you got fucking.
But
and
what
you
did I
got
say?
some.
Hold on, but did I ever out of
Bro.
my mouth say that I agree with that? Did I ever say
I
that?
didn't
Oh, they
say- I
should go.
didn't-
But okay, all I said was his rumblings. If it's people talking, it's people talking. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. There's a wise man once told me, when there's smoke, there's fire.
I don't know. And the wise man also once told me, don't argue with fools, because people from a distance could tell who is who. You know what I mean? That's all I'm telling you. So, I mean, until somebody come
Again, defensive.
I'm not being defensive, but until somebody come in and prove me wrong, and the Philadelphia Eagles are beat by somebody in the playoffs that are not either the San Francisco 49ers or the LA Rams, then I'll be like, hey, you know what? Y'all were right. Okay. Then we can talk about it. But all I'm telling you right now is, do I believe in Seattle? No. Do I think that Seattle can beat Philly in the playoffs? No. Do I think that
like Philly didn't fuck around and run off and was more than 11-5? The way you talk, Philly won fucking damn near every game.
Never said they did.
No, it's the way you come
now,
off.
How am I? I'm coming off like they're still a top 3 team. I thought I'm coming off like they won a conference or they won a division.
Did
they won a division?
Outside of a win, are you okay with the fashion that they're winning in?
I mean, shit. If you win by 20 or if you win by 2,
okay, bro.
That ain't gonna change the records.
I'm gonna let it go.
They not gonna give them bonus points for winning by 10.
Next topic, bro. Because I swear to God, I swear to God, if this was the Dallas Cowboys, you or any other team that is looking like this as they're going to the playoffs, you would come in here and talk totally different, bro.
Yeah, you know.
You would talk totally different.
Nah. I'm being honest with you.
The only other team you might have be biased to, and that's because you just the Aaron Rodgers fan, is the Steelers. You'd be like, oh, they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yes.
The fuck?
Speaking of the Steelers.
Man, they garbage ass.
Hey,
This
speaking
over.
of the Steelers,
Wrap them motherfuckers up.
That Super Bowl pick looking a little bit shaky.
And he said that last week. That wasn't like he said it week 1, week.
Yeah.
You said that shit last week.
I did. And I'm going to stand on it.
Wrap that shit up in a blanket and throw that shit out, because them niggas is going home.
And I'm going to stand on it.
They are going home.
Hey, without DK, bro,
It's
they look
a
a
wrap.
little, they look a little skep.
Skep ain't even.
Aaron Rodgers talking about MVP Aaron Rodgers.
Hey.
Why couldn't get him over the hump against my boy Shador?
The Browns have what, top 5 defense.
But nah, you was rocking with A-Rod.
Yeah, I do. I fuck with A-Rod.
Okay.
I fuck with Aaron
It's
Rodgers.
over with.
But nah, it ain't
Stick a
over
fork
with.
in 'em.
Nah,
Hey, they done.
I ain't gonna stick a fork in
Chris
them.
style.
I ain't sticking
Come
a
out
fork in
sizzling.
them. I'm still rocking with the Steelers. I'm telling y'all.
Go ahead,
I
bro.
understand.
Go ahead.
And also, I'm telling you, I think that's a team that could go into the AFC and make some noise in the playoffs.
Hey, boo-boo.
All right.
You got
Y'all believe in a lot of these teams that ain't showed y'all shit.
Who?
Because when I look at the AFC, I feel like the AFC is wide open.
It is. Nobody ain't saying that it ain't.
NFC.
It's the best playoffs that we've had in years, bro. Where there's no clear cut team that
no-
you can say
Nobody is.
okay, like last year, you had Patty and you had Jalen.
But can you realistically look at this fucking list of AFC teams and pick the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers?
For sure.
You fucking smoking dope.
So you taking Pittsburgh against the field?
I ain't gonna say against that. I ain't gonna say that. I think
You just said it though.
crazy.
I said if you look at this list,
Yeah.
and we see the playoff teams.
But
everybody else.
I will say this though. I think that this is a good opportunity for Buffalo.
I don't see it.
I do. I think it's a good opportunity for Buffalo.
Unless
and I think New England has the talent. I don't know. They lack the experience.
You know who my
But
dark
they-
horse is?
Ain't nobody else got experience in this,
Texans.
bro.
Exactly.
Them Texans, boy. Don't sleep on them Texans.
I'm not sleeping on them. Just don't do anything to excite me on offense.
Don't worry about it.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not. I'm just telling you. There's nothing there I see. I'm like, okay, I will worry about this team. Jacksonville, not worried about them. They don't have the experience. Denver, they got the defense.
But
I don't trust Bo Nix. Like,
let me stop you, because you keep going on this experience shit, right? What experience does Pittsburgh have at this point outside of Aaron Rodgers?
that's all you need. That's the experience you need. And you also got to think though. Defensively, they got experience too.
I'm in a fucking matrix today.
Right.
Defensively,
I gotta be.
Defensively, they got
Nah,
experience
they
too.
do. I mean,
Like,
they do in
bro,
a way. You
bro.
can't. I mean, you got to.
Defensively-
Ultimately, it comes down to Mike Tomlin. You gotta throw that in as a factor. You know what I'm saying?
You know, he live in a world where he want to base everything judge off what he's seeing people do week to week. Like playoffs is a totally different monster, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like this shit is gonna change like how people even play. Like you think, and I like Jacksonville this year. I think Jacksonville probably got one of the best stories of this year.
But it's the Texans.
I'm not worried about that. I think the Texans.
I hope it's say the same way.
I
'cause
think
we have our Pittsburgh
So
Texans
to,
matchup.
so to sit here and say this though, bro, like I get experience matters at some point, but like,
it matters in the playoffs.
all right, bro. Pittsburgh collectively don't have enough to be sitting here saying that it matters to them in the playoffs. No,
Okay.
they don't.
Okay, you will see.
Jalen Ramsey and fucking Aaron Rodgers don't make it up.
Okay, you will see.
We talking about a team who barely making it 8-8 every year. They ain't got the pedigree to go. They ain't showed you shit in the fucking playoffs.
All right.
Okay,
When the last time is Tomlin won a playoff game?
okay.
You got
You're right.
you got
You're
me. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
When the last time he won one?
Shit,
It's been a while, right?
It's been a while.
Like at some point, especially when you talk to AFC, bro, you gotta fuck the experience, bro, because none of these teams have experience, bro. What are we talking about, Jeff? This motherfucker ain't won a game since 2017 in the playoffs. The fuck?
Nah, facts.
Anybody can win this AFC. I'm not saying that there's one team. I'm just saying, bro, you gotta stop sitting here talking about experience because
Experience matters. All right.
it ain't gonna matter in this, bro. It's a lot of young quarterbacks, bro.
It
you
is.
take Josh Allen out of this, everybody else out here ain't got no experience. Josh Allen in
Yeah, they do.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
Josh
they
Allen
do.
in Pittsburgh.
Fucking Trevor Lawrence done been in the playoffs already. Justin Herbert been in the playoffs already. Play like
trusted,
shit.
You trusted either one of them in the playoffs in the past?
No.
Okay, my point exactly. This AFC is shit. The winner gonna probably be from the NFC, bro. Like let's
Depends. It just depends. But I agree. I think the NFC is a better conference.
We'll see.
I'm not bad to take us on a tangent, bro,
That
but
defense
this
is
is supposed to be, but they gotta use Cooks. If they use Cooks more on the deep ball, I think they got a chance. Cause that's the problem. The defense is
Brandon Cooks.
along with doing what all they've been doing, yeah. Cause all they need is some explosive plays, bro. That's the problem with the Bills. They like explosive plays.
No, you're right.
The defense is okay, but if the offense puts the defense in bad situations, time after time after time,
I got 3 picks, and it ain't the Bills. Denver,
I don't have
Texans,
the Bills either.
Denver, Texans, or the Patriots. That's my Super Bowl picks right now.
I'm with you. I don't believe in none of it. Pittsburgh. We talking about Pittsburgh, and they ain't even fucking in. You get what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here?
But I think he got an A-Rod crush.
Bruh.
That's more. He don't fuck with Pittsburgh. It's if A-Rod wasn't on Pittsburgh wouldn't even be in the conversation. So don't let. I don't know why
talking about
I don't know why
I'm
you
just
let him
saying,
get you
bro.
worked up, bro. It's an A-Rod thing, bro.
I know, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, experience.
And it matters. And you're gonna see though. You'll see after week 18, my boy.
If the Ravens run the ball, they can do some damage.
They gonna get in their own way.
Playoffs.
That's another team who got experience, but they get in their own fucking way, bro.
They turn into a whole different team. Start passing 36 times a game.
All right.
Like, I hope it took you to play Snoop to understand you gotta fucking run the ball, bro. I don't give a fuck if he fumbled or not.
Well, last time they benched him, so yeah.
That's why he gotta go. He another one. It's time to go.
Yeah, but with this week coming up though, some other games that are going on. Well, one other game that has playoff implications, and also
Couple
for
of
the seeding for seeding purposes. But Carolina and Tampa Bay, both teams. Shit, if one of them would have won last week, they would have clinched the division.
I
I
don't know what to say about them two niggas.
both end up falling.
I know what to say.
Both end up fell into the win, and now they play each other Saturday. So you got Carolina and Tampa Bay who will be playing on Saturday this week on January 3rd. So I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm on the fence about this game because Baker's has been a shell of itself towards the end of the season. Bryce Young, I know y'all talked last week about the evolution of Bryce Young, which he's played better. I think the verdict still is he a franchise quarterback? No,
and that could be true, right?
Yeah.
Hold on.
But you went out. Hold on. I got something for you. Then you can jump in, champ. It could be true. That could be true. But you are no longer ever able to give the fucking nickname of T-Mac again. You get this nigga named T-Mac and he get one catch for like 2 yards.
He was sick though. He was sick.
You can't do that no more, bro.
You got a little ahead of yourself though.
You got a little ahead of yourself, champ. Hold on.
You got way ahead of yourself.
If you sit here saying, and I agree with you,
He a dog.
he is a dog. But if you sit up here and say that you don't believe Bryce Young is a franchise quarterback today, over the evolution that he's had throughout the year, you can't crown. Hold on. He do some backward shit.
Hold on.
Because
that is
hold on.
For you to say T-Mac is this, T-Mac is that, why is he T-Mac?
No. All I'm telling y'all is it's not about if I believe he's a franchise quarterback. Do the Panthers believe he's a franchise quarterback?
No, but do you believe? I thought you said you.
Nah, I mean I said verdict's still out.
Verdict's still out.
I think Carolina is still.
How is it still out? From year 1 to year 2, how is it still out?
This is year 3.
Is it?
I think this is year 3 for Bryce.
This year, and then they would get to pick up. They get to pick up his option for this offseason. So we'll see. That's what I said. It's not. I mean, shit. For me,
he got the fucking Carolina Panthers in contention to make the playoffs, bro, and they probably will. Because I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Tampa Bay. Because I don't know what the fuck is going on in fucking Tampa Bay right now.
They're not giving the ball to 2. The best receiver on the football field. You don't give him the ball in Emeka Ibuka?
I think it's a little bit more than them not figuring out their identity.
They better get away from
Godwin. Their identity. No, I think they just need to focus on Bucky Irvin.
That too. But the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had success when they gave the ball to who?
Emeka Ibuka.
There we go. That's true. I get they gave Godwin the money.
Didn't he get hurt though? Didn't he make it get hurt? He had a little nagging injury, didn't he?
Early. That was a minute ago. But he still played through it and was getting the ball.
I think the future got to start now for Tampa Bay. It's got to be Emeka Ibuka and Jalen McMillan. I think those that's the duo you need.
But y'all making it seem like Godwin ain't doing.
No, it's not saying that Godwin not. It's not saying he's not doing anything. Okay. But is that production?
Is that production turning into more of a win to a win?
Yeah, that's the issue.
No, That's true.
Because you can fill his stats how you want, but if it's not helping them win, if the production is not,
you said it best. Get rid of these old niggas. When you get production from a young cat more than you get production from an old nigga, what should you do?
But Godwin's still producing. I understand what you're saying, and I'm not knocking that. But if you got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin still out there producing,
look at the
I
stats.
think it's more than what it is with the passing game. I think it's just their identity, bro. They don't know what the fuck they want to do on offense.
The identity plays into the fact that you're like, bro. He had He had
19 fucking rushing yards from fucking
Bucky
Irvin.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Against Miami,
that's crazy.
Point. That's my point. You only run the ball. Look at the carries.
I'm with
That's
you.
what
I
they
said
gotta
that.
get back to.
I agree with that. But guess what?
I don't think. Look at
why?
Chris Godwin, 108 yards. Jalen McMillan, 114. The passing game is not the problem, bro. It's the running game.
Go back up real quick.
It's the running game.
Partially, the passing game is the problem. Why are you throwing the ball 44 times?
Exactly.
That's what Kyle's saying.
That's my saying.
Yeah.
Fuck the passing game. Y'all talking about getting Buka the ball? No. Focus on Bucky Irvin. Give him the ball.
They got too many wide receiver weapons that I think they don't know what to do with them.
That's true. But I don't think that's the issue. Because Baker's still going out there being efficient. Yeah, he got to cut down on the turnovers. But
and the sacks.
Look at the fucking running. Look how many times y'all giving the ball. 15 times.
You're not wrong.
15 carries?
That's 16 carries, but Baker with 13.
Oh, yeah, 16.
So that's 13 carries. To the running backs.
All game.
You're not wrong. But
they have no identity, bro.
I think I'm going with the Panthers in this game.
Me too. Me too.
I'm off the Tampa Bay bandwagon.
Yeah, I think that this is the. I don't know what it. I don't know what it means for Tampa Bay, as far as their wide receiver core goes. But I think at some point you got to step away from what you know, and maybe this is the offseason that they finally get away from Chris Godwin. Like, I like Chris Godwin. There's no disrespect to him.
I ain't knocking
but,
that.
You know, after the severe injuries and, you know what I mean? Like,
but he's still producing.
That's
my point.
He's still producing, but he's not the receiver that he used to be.
Yeah, for sure.
And let's be honest.
At what they paying him.
Let's be honest. It's time to walk away from Mike. You get hurt every year, bro. You're getting hurt every year. What is your best ability?
Availability.
Not shit. Right, not sure.
The difference was Larry was available. That's the big difference.
Well, I think Mike could be going when Mike is ready. If Mike wanted to retire this year, that's different.
There's rumblings of Mike wanting to retire.
Which, I mean, his body probably broken down.
Yeah. But if I'm Neil,
he a Hall of Famer. He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
I mean, at this point, he's just playing because he still want to be out there.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't say that they should walk away from Chris Godwin and not say that same for Mike Evans.
I think it's
who's gotten hurt consistently, probably the same or not more.
I'm gonna let you live on that.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
Mike Evans ain't. Chris Godwin ain't Mike Evans.
He ain't.
He ain't. But again, we just talked about they need to figure out the future of this team.
They do.
And neither one of them are. They're only probably a year away. Especially Mike Evans. He's a year away.
Yeah.
One more injury from Mike Evans, and he's.
You keep Mike Evans for another year or two. He teaching to some things. Godwin ain't doing nothing with him for real. Mm-hmm. You learn from Mike Evans. You learn from one of the best receivers.
I'm still fucking with Mike.
I like Mike, man.
Hey, at some point you gotta get rid of these old niggas if they ain't available.
No, I'm with you. I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think Mike Evans was just one of them. It's one of them situations where it's like, we ain't gonna push you out, but if you're ready to walk away, we'll support you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get to this next game, though. Let's get to this next game.
Yeah, Seattle, San Francisco.
So I'm gonna ask you. I asked you this last week. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna ask you again. If Seattle goes into San Francisco and beat San Francisco right now, do you change your thoughts on them?
No.
Okay.
Mario thing is just all about the playoffs. It's the playoffs.
Yeah, but every year, and this is why I don't like the experience bullshit that he keeps saying. Every year, every team is different.
Every year, every team is different.
Every year, a team can go find that one guy to get them over the hump, or the two guys, or the three guys to get them to a whole nother level.
But I mean, I won't lie to you. Like, this game for real could end up being a trap game for them because you got to think they just came off playing Monday Night Football. They playing on a Saturday, so the time of them playing is a lot. You know what I mean? They have a smaller amount of time, and they were just in a very high scoring game. Versus Seattle was kind of like in a dogfight for a while against the Panthers. You know what I mean? Like, and that's not me taking anything. I think Seattle's been a great story. You know what I mean? I think Sam Darnold has worked because you got to talk. At one point, Sam Darnold was about to be out of the fucking league, or only seen as a backup quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I like the story of it, but do I believe in them to like? Do I think they could beat them in the playoffs? No, but I mean, if they won this game, yeah, that would be good. That would be great for Seattle.
Must be different.
That's a fumble.
Because you feel like Indiana.
That's a fumble.
that's why I don't like it. That's why I don't like what he's saying.
But it could be different because it's college. That's why
Yeah, I mean, not. But this is the thing, though, right?
They
Seattle,
have a lot of experience
see,
like Indiana.
they don't. But again, what did I say? That they took on the personality of the head coach, right? And Indiana was was Indiana in the playoffs last year?
They did.
Exactly. Seattle did not.
But they take Seattle's taking the personality of their head coach right now.
Yeah.
Their head coach is a defensive head coach,
Yes.
and they're taking on the personality.
Yes, they have. And I'm not taking anything away from that. But I'm saying you also have to think about what San Francisco is. Like, San Francisco, one of those teams that people weren't really looking at the beginning of the season. True or false? And I ain't gonna lie, this has been one of the best coaching jobs that I've seen from Kyle Shanahan as a head coach in San Francisco.
We're gonna see what he do in the playoffs.
But that's what I was just about to say. But one could say we gonna see what the fuck he does in the playoffs.
Yeah, we also seen the same cat take a team to a Super Bowl, to 2 Super Bowls. So
Did they win?
no, they did not. Oh, touchback. I hope not.
What other games we got that
But-
got some playoff implications on it on the line?
Seeding
wise,
Houston, Indianapolis. That's got seeding implications, right?
yeah,
But
for
Houston, yeah.
And like Houston and the Chargers and stuff like that.
Yeah, the Chargers in Denver, that'll be a good game.
It's a lot of, and I know it's a lot of teams that are gonna be benching their starters too. Like Philadelphia talked about benching starters. Rams talked about benching starters against Arizona. I guess, but that would depend upon what happened in the Seattle game too.
We ain't talk about the Atlanta Rams game, but how you feel about Atlanta? I mean, the Rams after losing to Atlanta.
The same way I felt about the Rams before they lost to Atlanta. I still think the Rams the best team in the NFC.
Yeah, I think that game was a little janky. I mean, their defense definitely didn't come to play. I mean, Bijan went so crazy. Oh, they gave it to him. It was the Bijan show, but
He gave me an easy 20. He said the Rams were gonna finish 5-0. That was easy.
5-0.
Yeah, we have bet 20.
Oh, I did. Okay.
You just be betting so much.
Yeah, I do. I forgot. That's cool. But yeah, I guess we can segue into the pick'ems. I guess.
Yeah, let's get these pick'ems going, man. Let's get. Do we get the?
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna win too. By the way, so we'll figure it out.
Cause you start picking the same. When I went left, you pick with me.
You see how it be.
When I tried to get my no, but I give you a props. But when I tried to get
like I tried to pick the same players your teams you pick.
Next
No.
season, y'all niggas writing it down and giving it to me.
ahead of time,
Yeah, bro.
I want that. And you can just put them on the screen and we can read them.
He just
I'm
did a
with
whole
it.
lot of purple
Cause
right
I'm with that because the past couple weeks
there.
he'll wait till I pick.
Props.
He'll wait till I pick to make his
never
pick.
want to give us a nigga his
Mario
props.
don't care no
That's
more
why I was
because
like-
he
that's why
like
that
way
moment I
out.
was like, Cal, you gotta pick.
Oh, I
first.
ain't even been keeping score no more. I just
Let's
stopped.
get
You
the
been
pick'ems
done.
though. Let's
Now,
get
I
the
was like
pick'ems
9
in.
games out, but I'm always gonna pick the teams I believe anyway. So
He
Give
the
them
one.
that.
He gonna be safe. Like, let me pick the team he picks, so
Whatever.
it don't. All right, we'll go first this week.
That's cool.
Yeah, go first the whole week.
So what?
all
All
right,
right,
we'll
let's
start.
go.
We'll start Saturday. We got Carolina at Tampa Bay.
Carolina.
Give me Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I just said I took Carolina.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a change in the guard in NFC South. I'm going with Carolina. And then right after we got Seattle and San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Give me Seattle.
I'm going San Francisco. All right, and Sunday slate. We got the New Orleans Saints at the Atlanta Falcons.
I'm gonna go with Tyler's show. Give me New Orleans.
Give me the Falcons.
Give me New Orleans. All right, and we got Cleveland Browns at Cincinnati Bengals in the game, the Ohio Bowl.
Who they think gonna beat the Bengals? Shador, hold off. Give me who they.
Give me the Browns.
I'm going with the Cleveland Browns. All right, you got, and I think it's gonna be a shootout too. All right, then you got the Green Bay Packers at the Minnesota Vikings.
Give me Green Bay.
Give me Minnesota.
I mean, just give me Minnesota. I'm gonna ride with JJ McCarthy on this. Dallas Cowboys at New York Giants.
Is anybody benching this guy?
I don't know.
I'll take Dallas.
I'm going with the Giants.
Give me the Dallas.
All right, Tennessee Titans at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Anybody benched?
I think Jacksonville might bench all their players because they already won the.
It's getting a little ugly.
I guess I'll take Jacksonville. I guess I'll stay even with the benching.
Give me Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm going Tennessee. Indianapolis Colts at the Houston Texans.
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 I'm going with the Texans. All right, then we got the New York Jets at the Buffalo Bills.
Bills.
Jets.
I'm going with the Bills. Detroit Lions at the Chicago Bears.
Giant. Is Detroit still in contention?
No, eliminated officially.
I guess give me the Bears.
I'm going with Chicago.
Bears.
All right, LA Rams at the Denver Broncos.
Denver.
Give me Denver.
I'm going with the Chargers. All right, and we got Kansas City Chiefs at.
No. Give me the Chargers. Give me Chargers.
Damn, so you able to change your pick?
Give me Chargers.
See how much bullshit he be on?
Give me Chargers.
All right, Kansas City Chiefs at the LA Raiders. Or Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know. I said LA.
Chiefs.
Raiders.
Yeah, I'm going with. Shit. Can they tie? Shit.
Right.
No, I'm gonna go with the Raiders on this one at home. All right, you got the Arizona Cardinals at the LA Rams.
Rams.
I'm going with the Rams. Then we got the Miami Dolphins at New England Patriots.
New England.
New England.
They still are playing for the number 1 seed in the AFC, so I'm going with the New England Patriots. And I think they win that. Washington Commanders at the Philadelphia Eagles.
Philly.
I'm going with Washington.
Give me Washington.
All right, and we got Baltimore Ravens at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now this one's for everything. Sunday Night Football.
Go first, E.
No.
I'll go first. I'm going with Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Go ahead, champ.
I kind of want to go Pittsburgh, but fuck the bird. We're going to ride out with the motherfucking Be More boys. Let's go Baltimore.
Give me Baltimore.
All right. So I mean, it should be it's a good slate of games, man. So it should be interesting to see what happens after this week unfolds, and then we start talking about NFL playoffs. But man, before we get out of here, I do want to talk one thing though. Let's talk some NBA.
Okay.
Talk some NBA. Your boy birthday was yesterday. LeBron, 41.
Shouts out to the king, man.
Song happy birthday.
Shouts out to the king.
He did too.
Shouts out to the king.
Like I said, happy birthday to him.
Hey, damn, he can't get a happy birthday on his
You
B-Day?
sung happy birthday to LeBron?
Me and my kids did.
Jesus Christ.
Shouts out to Guru and Bully. We did.
Wait, are your kids are they is their favorite player LeBron?
By default.
No,
nah.
They age, that's probably
My oldest son, Guru, his name, he like SGA, and then my youngest, he like LaMelo Ball.
Okay,
And then they fuck with Bron, but
but no, that's what they
SGA and LaMelo.
No.
I mess with LaMelo.
The kids,
them.
his age kids today don't rock with LeBron like that.
They want the swag. They like the swag.
Yeah.
You don't think LeBron got swag?
Well, no, I'm saying they can't relate.
I'm saying like not now, no.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we getting his fist off.
No, for a grown man. Like,
Swag, a kid swag.
like,
No.
Oh, you,
Melo and SGA fits more.
More-
than
nah.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you said
yeah.
That, I was like, okay, that match.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
My
all-
17-year-old, his favorite player is Steph Curry.
oh
So
yeah.
that's
See what I'm
Okay.
saying?
That's
Like,
range.
no, nobody.
That's what I would
I can respect it. Yeah, but they like SGA and LaMelo Ball.
It's different. It ain't like.
and my son,
Ant,
my
yeah.
oldest, he like Ant too now.
I like it. But yeah, nah, that's cool, man. But man, it's been crazy in the NFL or NBA this year. Like I don't know how much y'all been dialed in or not, but last night the Lakers ended up losing and falling to Detroit. But
You know what? And I don't even want to be long winded on this real quick though. Ever since LeBron has came back, the Lakers have been up and down, up and down, up and down. And as much as you talked about LeBron coming back and him being with the missing piece that they need.
Nah, I ain't said it was a missing piece that they need. Come on, bro. If you
Well-
gonna say what you gonna say,
but they still missing the piece though because
exactly, bro. They been up and down because they don't have
a consistent
exactly.
lineup.
You got Luka hurt, you got LeBron hurt, then you got AR
LeBron ain't
hurt.
hurt.
I'm saying initially, bro.
Like so, he's saying like when
When LeBron was hurt, they were winning.
Go to the stats. How many games have all three of them played this whole year?
That's not what I'm saying though. When
that matters.
listen to what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
When
bro.
AR and Luka played, they were winning. When Luka and AR set out, when they took turns kind of sitting out as LeBron was coming back, they were still winning. When LeBron James came back to this team and then AR got hurt, they start losing.
At the end of the day, bro, you can say what the fuck you want to say about LeBron. They shitty as fuck on defense. They have no defensive identity, bro.
No, they
Until
don't.
they figure out that shit on defense, they gonna continue to be ass. Rich Paul was spot on. These
Am I
niggas
wrong?
don't got the
look at
personnel
the
to compete.
wins. Look at how many L's do you see there? And towards the end of November, right? He came back probably towards
Hold on, they play Utah, right? Was his first game back?
November 18th.
But what are you expecting LeBron to do with just LeBron and Luka or just LeBron and AR?
All I'm saying is
Just like I
you
said.
made it seem like they were about to go on this tear because he came
I
back.
thought all three of them was gonna be healthy. That's my point.
Well, I
I didn't
mean,
say LeBron was gonna take over and come back and be this all world, all
No, you
NBA
just said
type of nigga.
you said that they was missing him. You said he was missing.
but it's one shot though. It's a good segue to the question I was about to ask. Do you all feel like LeBron is still a top 10, seen as a top 10 player in the NBA right now?
Yes, I do.
You can't be on the side with me questioning Jalen Hurts this year and then be on the opposite side to say LeBron is top 10 in the league
So
right
where's the production? He's giving you production.
Is it top 10 worthy production though, Cal? You about to fucking piss me off.
I don't give a fuck about
we got
piss you
game
off,
time.
nigga.
I
don't give a fuck
we got
about
an
that.
hour to game time.
I don't give a fuck about that, nigga.
Like-
Yes, it has been. Points, rebounds, and assists. At the end of the day, bro, they don't have no fucking defensive identity, bro. You can't blame that all on the king. I'm waiting. It's the defense, bro. I can see if LeBron was giving you 2 points, 5 points, 6.
He did have
Go-
a 6, 7
Go to
point
his
game,
averages,
10
bro.
point. But Cal, bro, you can find 10 players
You
that
don't
are
compare LeBron's production to Jalen Hurts' production. It's not comparable, bro. It's not comparable.
you can find 10 players that are having a better year than LeBron James. Yes or no? Am I right or wrong?
Maybe.
I'm on the fence. That's why I asked. That's why I posed the question. Like right
Maybe.
now I'm on the fence because I also think about the impact of LeBron too. Right? Like I still think that's valuable.
He almost 50% from field goal percentage. Averaging 20.
I don't think that make him top 10 this year.
You might be right, but at the end of the day,
LeBron
he's
is
just a hater,
don't get me
bro.
wrong. I'm just talking
He's
about
just a
this
hater because
Yeah, we talking about this season.
Hey, Jeff, that's all I said.
He don't want to attack
That's all I
the root of the
said.
problem.
Jeff.
It's not LeBron.
Jeff, that's all I said.
What's the root of the problem of the Lakers?
That's all I said, Jeff.
What's the root of the
Jeff,
problem
I
of the
said,
Lakers?
can you find 10 players this
Well, why
year
would he
that
say
are
that?
playing better than LeBron?
What would make him say that?
That was
How's
his
that-
question. I didn't bring it
But how's
up.
that relevant to the Lakers?
Man, he brought the question up.
That's
Don't
how's that
sit here
relevant
and
to
make
the
it like
Lakers,
I did.
Well, how's that question
The
relevant?
fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I only brought it up because of LeBron at 41, right? Like,
Okay.
and I was thinking, when was the last time we haven't really thought of LeBron as being a top 10 player in the NBA? And
For him to be 40, all right,
Not even
okay, that's
being
cool.
like no
But for him,
bias.
for
Yeah,
him,
no,
for him,
LeBron get
but him-
these crazy
for him to be
expectations
fair.
at 41.
Yeah, no. But I'm
so
saying
that's why I still give him. You feel me? I'm rocking with you,
But
King.
top 10 this year.
And thank you. That's all I'm saying, bro. He's not a top 10 player right now.
That excites him.
It doesn't excite me. It excites me that you sit here and say he's a top 10 player knowing he's not. You know LeBron James is not a top 10 player, bro.
so.
You know he ain't.
6'7".
What are we talking about, man?
Well, with that being said, just go ahead and give me your top 5 players in the NBA right now.
Man, bro, he's not the best player on this team, right?
All right.
So there's Luka. In no order. You got Luka, you got Wemby, you got motherfucking SGA, you got Anthony Edwards that's playing better. Like, there's a slew of niggas that are having a better year than LeBron James, bro.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool.
No, I respect-
but I'm still standing by my nigga.
K
if he ain't top-
balling.
If he ain't top
Like
10,
there's
he's top 15.
Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna go off my my
Jesus,
top
bro.
5 just to go ahead and throw it out, but I think it's Luka, Jokic, Donovan Mitchell.
No.
Huh?
Donovan Mitchell is balling, bro. He averaging damn near over 30 a game.
Donovan Mitchell been killing.
That's cool, though.
Wemby, and I hate to say it, but right now I gotta say Jalen Brown.
So you saying SGA? So you saying
I'm not.
So you saying Donovan Mitchell better than SGA?
I think it's an argument. It's an argument to be made.
No.
Are you basing this all off of this year? Both of y'all.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay,
basing
'cause
mine
I
off
don't want
this.
y'all basing. I want to
I'm
make
saying-
sure
I'm
we're
saying
clear.
for
Damn,
this
so it's
year.
cool to base it off this year, but when we go NFL, y'all want to base it off past years.
No.
I didn't.
But,
I said this
I'm
year.
talking about
but my question specifically.
going back with my boy Puka.
No, my question specifically
Oh, okay.
was for this year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take SGA.
I think SGA is a more skilled player. Yeah,
He's the best between SGA and Wemby in my eyes. Then you got
I
Jokic.
think Jokic is better than Wemby, but that's mine.
Then you got Jokic, and then Giannis, and then who am I missing? Who was your top 5?
I had Luka.
Okay, Luka.
Jokic.
Luka's 5.
Okay. Yeah, nah, that's good. But that's
I'm
all.
not, I'm not putting Donovan Mitchell in.
Yeah,
the
but
top
I
five.
didn't want to be long winded on it.
He don't make his players.
I just wanted to give some, you know what I mean, give a shout out to LeBron for his birthday, you know what I mean? 41 years old, still averaging 20 points a game is impressive. Even though people were clowning Jordan for being 40 and averaging 20, but that's a different story.
Shouts out to you, King. 41 years is still dominating, baby. Kobe and Mike
Playing
can't say
well.
the same.
Huh? Didn't Kobe drop 16 in his last game?
I had to. I had to ruffle his feathers a little bit.
They ain't tearing no Achilles.
I had to ruffle his feathers.
Yeah.
That age with Achilles.
It's even makes my point even more.
Bro, he
Whatever.
dropped 16 in his last
Makes
game.
my
At
point
30,
even
was he
more.
38,
If
39?
if LeBron if Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant took steroids, they would have played at 41. Bro. What the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like, come on, bro.
It came out, Chet. Facts.
But man, I want to thank everybody there for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast.
Allegedly too, my bad.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
King shit.
But I want to thank everybody there for listening to Tunnel Vision Podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe. Go subscribe. We need more
I
subscribers.
almost had a honcho.
Hey, get us over the hump, man. Get us over 100, and then go for 2026. We need 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, Sersky.
So I want to thank everybody out there for it. So make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend to tell their sister to tell their friend to subscribe. Hit the like button there. Anywhere you can find podcasts. That's Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Tunnel Vision Podcast. Till next time, we out of here.
Happy New
Go
Year.
Bucks.
Go Bucks.